What's up, world? You know what I'm saying? This your boy, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is God, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna beat around the bush. I ain't scared, you know what I'm saying? Cause all I gotta say is three words, you know what I'm saying? I love you. You know what I'm saying? And I spelled God out for you then when I said I love you. Cause I is love, you know what I'm saying? Made love, a child of God, you know what I'm saying? And love is God, you know what I'm saying? And you, a child that was made by love, you know what I'm saying? Making love, you know what I'm saying? So you, God, you know what I'm saying? So I love you is God. And God is also gas, you know what I'm saying? Uh, gas, you know what I'm saying? God, atomic, you know what I'm saying? Atom, you know what I'm saying? Add am is love. Add self, add love, make love. That's add am, you know what I'm saying? And Eve, you get her every day when the sun is at its highest at the noontime, evening, 6 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? That's Eve, the woman, clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and Adam the same way. A man clothed with the sun, with the moon under his feet. Nuclear, you don't need to spell nuclear, Nuclear. You don't have to put nuclear like that. Just new and clear is enough. That's heaven. You know what I'm saying? Heaven, the air you breathe. You know what I'm saying? Heaven, God. You know what I'm saying? The air you breathe. You know what I'm saying? Your heartbeat. You'll never see heaven. You know what I'm saying? Unless you see one another. You know what I'm saying? That's when you see heaven. When you see a child of God, a man of God, a woman of God. You know what I'm saying? That's God. Wasn't nobody in the Garden of Eden but Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but animals and Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? And that snake, he just happened to be a casualty for opening his mouth saying, you know what I'm saying, God don't want you to know that the day you eat of it, your eyes gonna be open and you gonna be as gods, knowing good and evil. Now he told her that, the snake told her that, you know what I'm saying? I just call the snake Satan and the devil, you know what I'm saying? That's what the men and women wrote in the Bible back then, you know what I'm saying? Pops Ghost, if you go to Pops Ghost, you know what I'm saying, you go to my YouTube page, you know what I'm saying, and you go from my latest, you know what I'm saying, to the last 3 months, you know what I'm saying, you gonna see no views, one view, another view here, 2 views, maybe one might say 11 views. But all I'm working with is 211 subscribers. That means I got 211 people that's enemies of mine, you know what I'm saying? Probably. It ain't no loved ones, you know what I'm saying, them 211. Because that's telling me only 211 people can go to a mirror and see themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because the rest of y'all are vampires. And a vampire can't see themselves in the mirror. That's people who take, steal, kill, and destroy. You know what I'm saying? Blood is petroleum. You know what I'm saying? Oil, grease. You know what I'm saying? Mud, living water. You know what I'm saying? That's all blood is, you know what I'm saying? Blood is fat, you know what I'm saying? Grease fire. That's all you is a grease fire. You know what I'm saying? And what you do with a grease fire, you put water on it? Hell no, it'll blow up. Kids don't know that. So if you ever have a grease fire, the first thing a kid gonna do is try to find water to put it on it and blow himself up and whoever in there with him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta smother it. It's gotta be put out with smothered. You know what I'm saying? Now I could say, pour a lot of, you know what I'm saying, you don't pour nothing on a grease fire. You just get out the goddamn way, you know what I'm saying? Because if you put water on it, it's going to blow up and explode. You know what I'm saying? Electrical fire, you don't put water on, you know what I'm saying? Because it electrocutes you when you stand in the puddle of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why that diamond, that ABC diamond, you know what I'm saying, that you see with fire extinguishers is important. You got to know what type of fire extinguisher to use. If it wood, you know what I'm saying, then it take a regular fire extinguisher, you know what I'm saying. You could use water on wood, paper, and stuff like that. But you can't use water on grease or electrical, you know what I'm saying, or metal. Metal fire is worse, you know what I'm saying, with water, you know what I'm saying. That's what I got burnt with, you know what I'm saying. Water mixed with magnesium chloride mixed with water. That's what they make metal with, you know what I'm saying. That's why metal is made with water, you know what I'm saying, seawater, you know what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is, like I say, you know what I'm saying, all I got is 211 subscribers out of billions and billions of gods out there, you know what I'm saying. So them 211, I want to trust, you know what I'm saying, God, you know what I'm saying. Whoever them 211 is, God, make them you, only you, God. Because I'm the only one here, you know what I'm saying. I'm alone, you know what I'm saying. I ain't even got nobody to let me use their car to take my driver's license test, you know what I'm saying, to get my license. All I need is a friend, but I ain't got one, you know what I'm saying, close enough to just let me use their car or pay them to use their car. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a friend close like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you on your own, but you never alone, this God. Because you got cable, you got a cell phone, and I know where you at. And them 211 know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Them 211 know where you at. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't say but one thing, Adam, God got you 211 gods on your side. You know what I'm saying? Your friends, might question you. You ain't God. You ain't this. You ain't that. You crazy. You know what I'm saying? But God got you in his protective custody. Don't worry about the police. Police on God's side. You know what I'm saying? Police regular. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got one infected by the devil and Satan. And no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that to you and give you 211 Satan and devils and demons. I ain't gonna do that to you, Adam. I ain't gonna do you that. But them 211, you know what I'm saying? Just leave them there, Adam. From here on out, leave them there. This YouTube God. This the YouTube God. And this the Facebook God. I know what you was trying to do when you was just on a voice recorder without a cell phone that had video camera. You know what I'm saying? I know what you was doing. I knew you was God then. I told my wife when I sit down to pray and eat my food, I said, that's God. Remember that, Adam? In Brazos Mall, Yo Mall, Abner, Jackson, Abner Jackson. Who you think Abner Jackson was? You know what I'm saying? Abner. Who you think Toby was? Toby. Adam Toby. You know what I'm saying? That's why they gave me the name Toby on Roots. You know what I'm saying? Toby. Adam was my name. They didn't want me to use my name, Adam. I wasn't supposed to know Adam. We wasn't even supposed to read, period. It was against the law for anybody to read at one time. And then it was against the law, especially against the law for blacks to read during slavery. You know what I'm saying? So, I love you. I just called you God. You know what I'm saying? Because I is God. You know what I'm saying? I know what I see in my mirror. I ain't no vampire that can't see itself. And the reason a vampire can't see itself, because he just see that demon he is when he a thief, or he kill and destroy, you know what I'm saying? Or lie. That's a big one. People lie and think I can lie about it and get out of this. I can lie about it and get out of that. But God know, ain't no lie gonna get out of nothing. Real gods are real gods, you know what I'm saying? And real gods know they real gods. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, nuclear is new clear. New clear God. You know what I'm saying? Nuclear heaven. Heavenly, my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? That's her name. Heavenly. You know what I'm saying? Harmony is her sister. You know what I'm saying? And God gonna bless them. 211 multiplied by 8 billion multiplied by 24 regions. And that's 24 time zones, you know what I'm saying? 24 different times, you know what I'm saying, on a watch, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and judge and accuse nobody, because I know what the problem was, what the war was. Michael Archangel and Satan problem was, because it was too much accusing in heaven, you know what I'm saying? You don't do nothing wrong to nobody that you don't accuse. You gotta first accuse people before you do wrong to them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta first accuse a man or a woman before you react, you know what I'm saying, violently or, you know, obnoxiously or narcissistically, you know what I'm saying? You got to judge somebody. They either got to want what you got, or they got to have something that you want, or look better than you, or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. You got to judge and accuse somebody before you do something to them, offend them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I laugh, you know what I'm saying, at preachers, you know what I'm saying, that don't know God, you know what I'm saying? Pastor Jennings think he know God, but he don't even know God, man. He don't see God in the mirror. He don't see God in the mirror because he can't prove it to me. He don't know Adam is Adam, you know what I'm saying? He don't know Eve was Eve, you know what I'm saying? He don't know they was the only two in the garden with nothing but animals, and the snake was the only one that got cursed with the title of a devil or Satan. Pastor Jennings don't know because he got a woman name, you know what I'm saying? And he getting on T.D. Jakes, but he know T.D. Jakes wrong, but he know he wrong too, you know what I'm saying? Because the war was against God and the children of God. You know what I'm saying? By men and women. The war was against God and the children of God by men and women, not snakes. You didn't see snakes. You didn't see snakes coming at people, you know what I'm saying, and turn into a person. No, then it'd have been a scary vampire movie if I'd have brought the snakes to poison you instead of sucking the blood. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I wanted to do with a human, is show you that a vampire still kill and destroy. And you can't steal nothing from God. All you can do is just be God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be God. You gotta know God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know you God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the devil ain't nothing but a snake. Now, if a man drop down and fall in your face, then you know what happened. He lost the use of his arms, legs, and he just fell down. You know what I'm saying? Can't walk no more. Because he chose to be evil and come against you, a child of God. I told you, no weapon formed against God and the children of God gonna prosper. You know what I'm saying? How they supposed to prosper? How are people supposed to get rich off of you if you God? You know what I'm saying? But they stole yours, Adam, when you was out there working 14 and 15 and 16 hours for John every day and wasn't taking care of your family, and everybody else was in your family destroying your family. You know what I'm saying? And they really had to grow up raising themselves, you know, like Champ say, like Nike and them say, they raised themselves. Because I wasn't there. I was out at work, you know, from 8 to 16 hours every day for years and years and years. And what they had for a mama was supposed to be taken care of them. And they did. Some of them did, you know what I'm saying? Some of them didn't, you know what I'm saying? I was only married 3 times. I ain't blaming now one of them. You know what I'm saying? I know some was worse than others, but I never put a blame on them, you know what I'm saying? Because I know they not snakes. They human beings, you know what I'm saying? And everybody played a part, you know what I'm saying? Everybody played a part, you know what I'm saying? Everybody played a part. All you gotta do is unwind. You know what I'm saying? Oh. All you gotta do is unwind. You know what I'm saying? Oh. All you gotta do is unwind. If you a snake, all you gotta do is unwind, man. Stand up on your 2 feet, man. You know what I'm saying? Before you fall down and can't walk. And somebody have to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like the lame man sitting there, and Paul and them told him, you know, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no jewels, you know what I'm saying? But pick up your bed and walk. I got a word for you. You know what I'm saying? Pick up your bed and walk. You know what I'm saying? Pick up your bed and walk. You know what I'm saying? Like the police telling you, I'm going to take you to a homeless shelter. You know what I'm saying? Pick up your bed and walk, man. Come on, man. Shit, let me take you to somewhere and give you something to eat. You know what I'm saying? People to meet. But them homeless shelters, that ain't no good place for people either. You know what I'm saying? But it's better than out on the street in the cold, you know what I'm saying, not having nothing, you know what I'm saying. It is help, you know what I'm saying. It's God, you know what I'm saying. And when I say I'm God, man, shit, I mean that, man. All my friends that tested me and, no, man, we can't be God. No, men ain't God, man. That's just a damn lie. With nobody in that Garden of Eden but Adam and Eve, and that goddamn snake was the only one got cursed. The other animals still the same. You see them in the circus. You see them in the zoo. And you see that goddamn snake at the snake farm. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is go to a snake farm and they'll show you snakes. Look in that pit. It's a pit. A whole bunch of snakes. That's what they see in my bed. That's what they see me when they see my bed and stuff. People in the hospital be scared to come in my room talking about, man, see snakes, man, snakes. You know, and people in the hospital, oh yeah, you know they got problems, but they ain't got that goddamn bad of a problem. To know when God's room, you know what I'm saying? You know God's room got snakes in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be there. It's gonna be like that. Because God walked, he a man, you know what I'm saying? Just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? God walked on 2 feet. He got 2 hands, 2 arms, can crab crawl, you know what I'm saying? When you get to where you can't crab crawl no more, God sending you back to being a snake, you know what I'm saying? When you lose the feelings in your arms and legs and hands and feet and shit and can't grab shit, you might have eagle's claws like me. Eagle's claws, you know what I'm saying? Ox, you know what I'm saying? Remember the king that thought he was an ox, you know what I'm saying, and became an ox, you know what I'm saying, and went out and ate grass and, you know what I'm saying, had eagle's claws, you know what I'm saying, for fingernails, you know what I'm saying. Remember that king, you know, find him, he in the Bible. A lot of stuff in that Bible, man. The Bible full of stuff, man. That's all I did when I was at work, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes, you know, when it got to where, you know, when I said, he ain't never been up here with us. And John came to me and said, God, out of all the motherfucking places you could have came, you had to come to the earth. After that, we went to the flare to weld the big pipe, you know, on the flare line, you know what I'm saying? And me and Ernest was talking, and Ernest said, you know, man, I stopped believing in God when my daddy died. I said, man, that ain't no reason to stop believing in God, Ernest. When your daddy died, that ain't no reason to stop believing in God, you know what I'm saying? And we talked for a little while that day, you know what I'm saying, and went on, you know what I'm saying? But Ernest knew I was God. Ernest knew I was God. Because he told me when I showed him them 4 or 5 stars that was on fire them nights, you know what I'm saying? And them stars was completely engulfed in flame. And the flame was coming down from each star, you know what I'm saying? And everybody say, man, shit, what is that, man? What is that? You know what I'm saying? They couldn't believe what I was showing them, you know what I'm saying? But Ernest say, maybe that's for you, Jack. Maybe that's just for you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry about your daddy, Ernest. And I want you to talk to John for me and tell John I ain't lost no love. No love for him. You know, man, y'all did me wrong, man. I ain't never lost no love, John. Never lost 1 ounce of love from you and Justin and Ernest and the crew. Now I ain't lose no love. I know what the stakes are here now. I know what the stakes are. I know what the preachers want, you know what I'm saying? And they can't do nothing to me, though. They can't do nothing to me. Because I'm God, and I know I'm God. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need to think about yourself. 23. Strawberry Letter 23. Remember that song? Strawberry Letter 23. Think about it. Go play it. You know what I'm saying? Listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Strawberry Letter 23. And don't think about Michael Jordan, Patrick Franklin. No, don't think about Robert Franklin, Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal. No, don't think about Adrian Caesar, Will Smith. No, don't think about Lockie being Mike Epps. No, because I know all actors. I know Uncle Leroy. Shit. I know Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? I know Cliff, you know what I'm saying? And I damn sure know Dave Chappelle, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Roy Lee, shit, Papa Enoch, you know what I'm saying? Enoch, 7th from Adam, prophesied that the Lord was coming with 10,000 of his saints. How you think Enoch knew Adam so well, you know what I'm saying? Because that was his grandson, you know what I'm saying? Adam Noah with a K and not an N. Adam Noah. Adam know the shit. You know what I'm saying? This Eve, the evening, you know what I'm saying? You in, you know what I'm saying? It's afternoon, so it's evening. This Eve, you know what I'm saying? This add self, you know what I'm saying? Add love, you know what I'm saying? Make love. Don't rape, kill, steal, lie to to get a baby. No, that means bastards, and then more Satans and demons. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Wake up, man. Wake up, man. Everybody need to wake up. Ain't but one God, and that's everybody. God's us, and us God's. It's everybody. And it's one God, that's the Spirit, the Holy Ghost, Pop's Ghost. You know what I'm saying? That's the ghost that's in everybody, letting you see a shadow on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Letting you breathe the air that you are. You know what I'm saying? And drink the living water that comes from the sky and the center of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Now, all you got to do is unwind and tell yourself, I'm not a snake. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't tell yourself you're not a snake and you keep doing snake shit, you know what I'm saying, you're going to end up being a snake. And that's just somebody that's laying around, ain't doing shit. Because you can't. You know what I'm saying? Because God took it away from you. I told John them God was taking away my willing ability. And he took it. And Marty used to tell me, God ain't going to take away this. God ain't going to take away that. God took my shit because y'all didn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't deserve Adam, John. The man just sit here and cried and told you he still love you. Who you think took away your cancer if you got it taken away, John? You just had skin cancer. You told Gilbert. Gilbert told me you had went back to God. I asked Gilbert what God he went back to. You know what I'm saying? I did ask Gilbert what God he went back to because I'm sitting here, no truck, and he got the company truck. He's still working and got a good life. You know what I'm saying? He still got that. But the reason I say y'all didn't deserve Adam, John, it's God. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Adam was the perfect welder. Did everything you told him to do, passed every x-ray. You didn't have no problem with him flunking the x-ray. The only problem he had when he knew he made a mistake and he knew he couldn't fix it, he knew it was time for him to leave, John, and you let him go. You let him go. It was you the fool, John, for letting him go. You and Jim Ed. And Jim Ed shot himself in the head in the army. You know what I'm saying? Before this life, last life, he shot himself in the head because he caught his wife cheating on the way to the motor pool to formation. Shot himself in the head, John, when we was in Germany. When we was in Germany, John, I remember. I never forget. I never forget. And you know good as well they didn't run the plant right. Contractors that wasn't treated fair. And the in-house Dow Chemical employees wasn't treating contractors fair. They used the blue card that Adam designed and made for us to threaten the job of people. You know what I'm saying? Blue cards was used to threaten jobs of people instead of safety. You know what I'm saying? And you never made one helper a welder, or made one helper a pipe fitter, or made one helper a boiler maker. Everybody just was what they was. No chance for advancement. Because your farmers and general farmers and project managers, you know what I'm saying, had the company trucks and they had their job to do, and that was just to make sure work kept going. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all in the situation you in now with none but preachers preaching to nobody, because ain't none of them got no talents, no crafts, no skills, and no trades. You know what I'm saying? I heard TDJ's daughter talking about contractors and, you know, this and that. She don't know nothing about construction. She don't know nothing about construction. And medical, I know she don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because her daddy claimed to be a chairman of mental health. That's why he asking his people, you know what I'm saying, talking about if the devil, if God, if Satan and the devil wanted to kill God and the children of God, what must he do first? And then he told his people he must first attack their minds. And he's supposed to be chairman of mental health, misdiagnosing people. And do the same thing from the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't want to hear that, and it's going to have 0 views, ain't it? Because I might not even upload it. I know you listening, and I know you looking, and I'm going to wave all the way around and let you know I'm right here, cable. I'm right here, cell phone. I'm right here, social security number. I'm right here, driver's license number. I'm right here, God. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here, devil. I'm right here, Satan. I'm right here, and I'm all what I just said. Y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing but a snake. That's y'all's the only problem. The dragon wasn't real. The beast wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? The dragon and the beast was a man, just a man. You know what I'm saying? That was making all them rules and regulations, and the scribes and Pharisees that were writing the book. You know what I'm saying? But the basic instructions for leaving Earth, before leaving Earth, is over. You knew clear atoms, and their name was Adam in the day they were created. I can't wait to be able to say that and mean it, because I just said it and meant it then. Y'all just made. Y'all wasn't made a year ago, yesterday, day before yesterday, before the beginning of time. Y'all wasn't made. Y'all made today. And their name was Adam in the day they was created. You know what I'm saying? That's the day. You should believe after this, if you see it, because like I said, I ain't got no views. YouTube don't love me, and this God they don't love. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't never paid me, never gave me nothing but a strike, and want to give me a strike on this. I bet if I don't put it's not for kids, I bet they'll give me a strike. And say I got too many strikes, they probably won't even upload this. You know what I'm saying? This is something that they would take down or not upload, because it's too much truth in it. Too much truth. When it's too much truth, man, and it come to God, people ain't gonna let you see that. People ain't gonna let you say that. People ain't gonna let you read that. That's why it was against the law to read for a slave, especially a Bible. They kill a person if they found out they reading the Bible. That was like running away to them. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is unwind. 33:45. I'm going to leave it at that.